private camera conversation. Example 2. Two participants. Two participants were given the same camera phone and asked to perform the same number of tasks. Access the phone book, make a phone call, send an SMS message, take a photograph, view the image gallery, and access the media player.
So we're talking about this Nokia Express Music camera phone here. First impressions, what do you think?
It's very nice. It looks actually very, very nice. Very not so much complicated, but very technical, I suppose.
Yeah. You got a neat function here where the touchpad swivels. It swivels almost 360 degrees.
Is that for camera?
Yeah, it seems to go through all the functions, different functions. So when you swivel it that way, it'll go into camera mode.
Ah, camera mode.
So
yeah.
I'm looking at myself here in the camera, and I swivel it that way. It goes into MP3 mode because the MP3 thing is.
And on the side you have the buttons for the.
And then you've that way. It's camera mode when it's pointing in front of you. I think the danger there is that you could turn it too far the wrong way and break it.
It's always a problem.
Maybe it is hardy enough to withstand that. Yeah, the navigator thing. What do you think of that?
The toggle in the middle is pretty cool. It seems like a very standard thing on a Sony Ericsson, is it? That little toggle. Did you see?
It's only that it's not a Sony Ericsson.
I know it seems like a standard. I was referring to it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. It's pretty standard setup for a Nokia, it seems. Just you have your home menu there in front of you once you go and
it's very
press
simple.
the toggle button. And you have your volume here on the side. And you have this access hatch here.
Access hatch, what's that for?
That's for
for USB and
yeah.
on your card reader as well.
I wonder how you get into the battery on this. I don't even want to try in case I break it. Okay, so we're going to try and access the phone book here. Do you want to try that?
Right, I'll try to access the phone book. Just looking at the front screen, I can't see any indication. So what I do on normal phones is kind of use the scroll down button, and it's going to. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, straight into the phone.
Straight into the phone book. So it's just if I want to go to say Ross's number, I'm just going to type in R, and I'll scroll down, and I'll go to Ross Stack.
Yeah.
And here's a picture up of you actually, in the top left hand corner.
Very good.
So there's your number. I won't give out your number on.
Okay, so just presumably to make a call, you just press the green button. That's pretty standard. Okay, so send a text message in. So just go into the main menu and scroll up to messaging. New message, pretty straightforward. Everything's there. Select who you want to send it to. Go through your phone book. Select your thing, your name, text message. Buttons are. The buttons have a nice feedback about them.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Not too fiddly, but they seem alright. I'm lost in the menu here. I want to delete this. I don't know. Okay. Exit. And we're back to the thing. Okay, so you want to try and take a photograph of it?
Right, I'll try and get this. I'm gonna try turn this bad boy here, and yep, there we go, into photo
So
mode.
you're taking a photograph of yourself there.
So I'm gonna turn it around, and I presume there's a little button.
No, but you're pointing the screen towards me. See?
Okay.
So,
It's pretty weird actually.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of odd, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm gonna turn it back again, and this won't turn. Oh,
I have to turn around the whole.
that's a bit kind of.
So from a first time point of view, that's kind of rubbish.
Alright, there you go. Probably going to take a photo. Alright, that doesn't work. There we go.
Oh, that's a light.
And that is Ross's chin.
Right. But which button do you press?
I use the center toggle button, like the OK button, if you want to say.
Well, see, if I was taking a photo, there's a button here that has a little camera symbol on it.
Okay.
Like, see, you were looking for a button
Camera
there,
and
right?
on
Yeah,
provincial camera.
that's what I was thinking as well, that there should be one there maybe.
And even there is a kind of a split line.
Yeah,
if I say for
there is, it looks like it could be a button,
Yeah.
but no, it's this one here, I think.
Okay.
we seem to- Okay. There's a little bit of lag there. The other thing I noticed here, look, when you're pressing this down, this button here, you're squeezing up on the touchpad.
Okay, there's no
That probably doesn't make any difference to the menu or anything like that. Probably doesn't bring you into a different menu.
Press one of the ones down below and see if it changes.
Well, it doesn't do anything
So you're not too bad then.
when it's in that. Yeah, but it's kind of disconcerting when you're squeezing between two sets of buttons. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so we want to view one of those images that we made. So go try and find the image gallery. So back into the main menu again, easy. And
There's a lot of applications in the main menu, isn't there?
there's media, music player. It's an MP3 player as well. There's a MP3 function here. So when you turn back.
Yeah, same thing.
So to get into the gallery, go to gallery in the main menu. Images. And there's the image we just
First
took
one.
of somebody's hand. Very good. Overall impressions of the phone?
Pretty cool.
And
Nice kind of features to it too, and it's different from your conventional cameras or phone
Yeah.
cameras. I would say.
I'd buy one, depending on the battery life. It wasn't too heavy on the batteries, so I'd buy one. Alright, thank you.
Here are the main points an investigator would be able to conclude from the personal camera conversation. The users enjoyed the originality of the twist and swivel mechanism of the design. The users also had a preconceived perception of how the phone would operate. The capture button of the camera was not intuitively placed. The positioning did not conform to the user's expectations. When entering a phone number, the user was unable to delete characters individually upon making a mistake. The participant also found the central control joystick overly sensitive and discomforting to use. Private camera conversations. Advantages. The participant is less restrained in their comments than in a situation where they're speaking directly to an investigator. This is good for encouraging the participant to discuss the emotional aspects of the design. The system also creates a less formal atmosphere, which is more enjoyable to partake in. The videotapes can also be used as physical evidence when reporting the outcomes of the research. Overall, it is a versatile research method which can be applied to any stage of the design process. Private camera conversations. Disadvantages. The investigator has no control over which direction the session goes in. The lack of structure in the participants' observations means that processing the information can be time-consuming. There may also be ambiguity in observations made by the participant. This could make it difficult to dissect the information later. The participant may not give specific reasons for statements made during a session. Private camera conversations. Overall conclusions. Using private camera conversations as a research technique is a valuable tool in any stage of the design process. However, in order to benefit fully from the process, an investigator might use a larger number of participants in order to get a broader range of opinions. Also, the investigator may consider using the process in conjunction with another research technique to gain a more in-depth understanding of the subject matter.